in innovation. Dr. Blade Nzimande is saddened by the fact that the fire in Cape Town destroyed, amongst others, the iconic African Studies Library, the Memorial Restaurant and the UCT's upper campus where boarding students reside. Let's find out more what was lost in the fire. We're joined by Zoom by spokesperson Ishmael Mnisi. Ishmael, a very good morning and thanks for making the time to talk to us. With hindsight, give us a sense of all the losses in terms of higher education in this fire.
Good morning, Desiree, and to the viewers. Indeed, we are still counting the losses of this fire which took place in Cape Town. We will be able to have a clear picture by the end of business today and even in the coming days. However, this library we are talking about, it houses, amongst others, the Bleak Lloyd collection of recorded stories and the notebooks of their engagement with the Kham and the Kum Cape San people in the mid-19th century. And also it is, where the original copies of the isiXhosa pioneering newspaper, Imvo Zabansundu, has been placed there. So our view is that these amongst some of the items that we think they are in danger. However, as I'm saying that we will be able to know if whether some of them have been saved or gutted in this fire.
Also, this brings into question that conversation that has been taking place in the country for quite a while now about digitization. Is this a complete loss or have some works been put online?
There are some works that have been digitalized. That is the project that is managed by the university. Of course, even in this instance, if the records were kept within the precinct of the library, the reality is that some of it would have been gutted in this fire. However, our view is that we still need to do more to ensure that we digitalize our, important documents, our important history, to make sure that in instances of unfortunate situations such as what is happening now at UCT, we know that we do have files that are digitalized and that can be used at any given point in time.
You mentioned quite a few affected publications. Your statement also speaks about African National Congress archives and underground publications that have been lost. Give us the extent here.
Well, Desiree, as I'm saying, that these are documents that have been placed at this library. And as we are, finalizing our investigation, we will know the extent of the damages that would have incurred in this fire. However, our fear is that, these documents were within the precinct of the library when this fire took place. And our view is that they might be in danger. And as we are indicating, those documents of the ANC are there. The Imvo Zabansundu is there. And many other collections of the 60s, 70s, the 90s, and the 80s, are placed, are within that precinct. And our view is that they might have been affected by these fires, but we will arrive at that conclusion after the investigation has been completed and a report has been presented on the extent of the losses that we would have incurred in this fire.
Let's talk now about the assistance that higher education is extending to this cause.
Well, the minister has directed our Higher Health, which is an institution that is dealing with health and safety of our students, that they need to extend their psychosocial support to the students of this university and also the affected staff. We know that there are some which have been already hospitalized. We wish them a speedy recovery, and also that Higher Health must work with the internal capacity of the university to ensure that they counsel all the students that are affected, and also that they must ensure that the residences that the students have been moved in are COVID-19 compliant. But to this extent, we are informed that all those protocols have been observed and our students are safe wherever they are accommodated at the moment.
And just in terms of public assistance, we see you also have an account out, a bank account out. Do you want to give us those details?
Certainly, that is the UCT donation account. That is the UCT donation account, which the bank account is the UCT donation account. Bank is the Standard Bank of South Africa. The branch is Rondebosch branch, 025009. The account number is 071522387, and the SWIFT code is SBZAZAJJ.
Thank you so much. And I just want to ask you, just in terms of having to put your resources and efforts into this activity now, does it affect at all the work of higher education in terms of the fight against the pandemic?
Desiree, definitely our fight against the pandemic are affected because we have to, during the state of the panic of students and the staff at the university, of course, we did not expect that people would think of the COVID-19 protocols at that time. However, that instantly after they've been put in the places of safety, those have been observed. Our concern is that with the 2 days that the university has taken to, suspend all the classes, that intermodal learning is continuing at the university, and of course, that is done in order to ensure that we don't have a time loss. Because already our academic year has started in the middle of almost the first quarter, and we want our students to complete the academic year at the end of 2021. And we believe that with these interventions that the university is putting in place, they will be able to make up for the time lost as a result of these fires.
Thank you so much for making the time to talk to us today. And that's the higher education perspective in terms of what's happening in Cape Town in terms of assistance for students. Let's remind you